Welcome to Tamsy Fae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsy Fae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsy Fae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsy Fae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list you will be added when you join, if there is no space you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are. !8 ball, for the magic 8 ball answer. !oracle for an oracle message. !fortune, to get a fortune. !horoscope, for today's horoscope. !card to draw a tarot card and get info about its meaning. !list to see who is on the free list and who is in the lounge. !position to get your current position. I will occasionally provide information about other services available in the chat. Tamsy Fae is an intuitive mystic energy reader. Enjoy her.
Hi everyone, welcome. How's it going? Hello everyone. Hi Tammy. Hi Nella, right? Nella. Hello everyone. Hi Dee. Welcome. How's it going? Hi Bernadette. I think I saw Bernadette somewhere, didn't I? Maybe I did. That's all I did. Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself here. But hello everyone, welcome. You know how it all works. So I'm going to switch the screens and get started. I tried to take this out, right? I don't know. It'd be fancy today. I don't know how Moonbeam thinks about this, but I thought we'd be fancy. Dee. Let's see for Dee. How is group going to be for Dee this whole entire week when she goes from Tuesday to Friday? Hi Sarah, welcome. Let's see, what can you expect that group for the entire week from Tuesday to Friday? Well, for Tuesday, you have the Six of Pentacles, so I feel like there will be some good collaboration, some good back and forth, you getting something, maybe providing something to the group, whatever's going on there, right? I feel like there's this energy of kind of focusing on balancing the scale so it's even on both sides, whatever that could possibly be for you. On Wednesday, you have the Eight of Cups, so I don't know if it's a matter of you gradually learning things that you have moved past from, moving ahead kind of thing, with not so much needing other things to take with you kind of thing, right? I just feel a sense of maybe being pressured more on Wednesday to like move forward, to take a leap of faith moving forward of some sorts, or figuring out what's next for you kind of thing. Then on Thursday you have the Three of Cups, so I feel like there'd be more of a social day on Wednesday, more of fun times, right? Maybe more of happiness and something more harmony on that day. Then on Friday, you have the Eight of Wands. So I feel like Friday group is going to go by really fast. There may be some fast changes or unexpected changes. They may come quick, but I feel like they're good, right? The Eight of Wands is in the light. Let's see, let's clarify on Tuesday for Dee Dee. You have the Hangman. So yeah, so there's going to be a good balance. You may be trying to figure out what kind of things you do have control over, what things you may want to release that sort of sense of control with taking your time and kind of just pondering what's next. You have the Eight of Cups. Let's clarify on that. For Wednesday, you have the Two. Okay, so there may be a little bit of rocky of a balance going on come Tuesday, but I feel like you're gonna figure out how to move on, what things you can let go of or no longer need anymore. But what's going on for the Three of Cups? Yeah, the Five of Cups. So yeah, having that nudge forward, maybe some emotional challenges, but I feel like you're gonna be overcoming them, working through them, moving forward. Then for some reason, I want to take the Justice card out. That was at the bottom of the deck. Having good balance, doing what seems to be coming through. And then for the Eight of Wands. So some sort of truth or some sort of information may be revealed towards you that you weren't sure of or wasn't clear to you. But I feel like, Friday may be about confessing what your thoughts are and ideas or feelings or whatever that is may come through for that day too. And then Ten of Pentacles. So I feel like Friday is going to end on a good note. I feel like there'll be a lot of information or a lot of things being said or done. Things that have success there with the Ten of Pentacles. So that's what I got. Hi Eliza! How's it going? Nella, I have an interview for a very good job. Ooh, on Wednesday. That is exciting. Congratulations. Hey, Tech, what's the energy going on for Nella on Wednesday? Is there any spirit guides, Esther, James, or Faye that want to come and give Nella a message for her very good job interview on Wednesday? What is the energy on that day? It's in another city. What is the hospitality going to be like? Or is that what it's called? Hospitality 5. Let's see. What is the energy on Wednesday for Nella? Ooh, you have, the energy is a little bit emotional. There might be some emotions. Maybe it's just feeling nervous or tense or just a little fearful of not knowing what to expect kind of thing. Because you have the Nine of Cups in the dark. I just feel like there's this energy of, a little bit preparing yourself to be disappointed, or kind of like doubting it instead of but you can always change that, right? You can change that energy by focusing on the positives, right? It's not like, what if I don't get the job? It's kind of like, yes, I'm going to get the job, right? It's a matter of walking in there like you already have it, kind of attitude, kind of energy you want to bring in with you. So you have now until Wednesday to change your Nine of Cups back into the light, right? Letting go of that nervous energy, letting go of that second guessing yourself, doubting yourself, all that sort of stuff that you don't want to take with you. For the Ace of Pentacles is in the light. So be mindful too, right? Words are spells. So don't tell someone that you're nervous. Don't tell someone that, you're worried that you won't get it, or if you don't think you're good enough, this or that, don't say that out loud, because those are spells that's gonna, shift this energy in the way you don't want. For the Ace of Pentacles in the light, I feel like there is a big possibility for a new beginning, right? The Ace of Pentacles, like new job, new opportunities, new start. So believe in that energy. You have the Two of Pentacles, right? Being focused on being positive, clear-minded, making sure you have enough sleep before you go, making sure, everything is in place, where it is, so you're not late or any of that sort of stuff. The King of Wands is in the dark, so yeah, overcome any challenges. The Knight of Cups may also challenge you with questions like, do you know exactly what this good job entails? You know the history of it? Do you know the reputation? It's kind of like, I feel like the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles might be a little bit tough with who they're going to be interviewing that day, because they're in the dark, right? They're not going to be all teddy bear friendly. They're going to be, more sharky. Kind of energy that seems to be coming through here. What else does Nella need to know about this energy? Let's see. What else does Nella need to know about this energy? Yeah, I feel like having an open perspective, release any doubt, release any negativity, boost your ego a little bit, but not too much. It's hotel's 5-star, awesome. Yeah, but sometimes they have trick questions like, do you know the history? Do you know this? I just feel like, just be prepared. You can never be too prepared, just because, the two kings are in the dark there, so I feel like they may be a little bit more urgent, a little bit more, sharky. For the Four of Pentacles in the light, it's kind of having a good balance with believing yourself, boosting your confidence, like I said, being protective, like standing your ground, don't back down or second guess something. Sometimes they ask you a question, they're like, are you sure? Like, because they try to trick you like that. For the Four of Cups, you have 4 of 4s, right? So 4 of 4 is like manifesting this energy, making sure that you're feeling grounded and stable and secure in your energy. But that's what I got. Yeah, I don't really feel difficult. I feel like it all depends. Like if you're staying confidence, if you're prepared, going through an interview, it's always good to bring your own list of questions. That makes you look like you're more interested in what's going on, also having some background information of what's going on, not just about the hospitality side of things, but also like what makes you stand out more than everybody else are interviewing, right? Because they're probably interviewing like 100 people, so you need to bring, what do you got that the others don't have? Because I feel like that's going to be what they're looking for based on the energy of the kings. So that's what I got. Tammy, what's coming in for Tammy's daughter? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? What's coming in for Tammy's daughter in May? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae? What's coming in for Tammy's daughter in May? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message for her daughter? What's coming in May? Ooh, there is some negativity. I feel like it's a lot of self-doubt, not believing in herself, not trusting what direction she's going to be coming in towards, right? The main energy of the vibe here is a little bit of lack of accountability, maybe lacking taking care of responsibilities or taking care of her business, whatever that is for her. Because I just feel like there's issues that's coming through that maybe she feels like life's unfair or something's unfair. There's a ball of energy that wants to explode seems to be what's going on through the month of May for her. For the devil in the dark, this is love and relationship. So I don't know if she's looking for a quick love, just something fast, easy, not a lot of work that may also be pulling on her strings one way or another. I don't know. We can clarify that though. But for the Eight of Wands in the dark, career and money may be slow. I feel like there's an energy of some confusion, maybe some rush decisions, like, okay, I need this, I can get it now without really thinking about it, kind of thing coming through. Maybe some quick reactions with work, career, whatever that is for her, too, that, may need to stop and think before reacting kind of energy that's coming through. You have the Three of Pentacles. So yeah, working well with others is not going to be her forte. I feel like that's going to be her challenge, is how to get along with other people, how to share visions and goals, and teamwork, collaboration type of efforts is going to be a challenge. But I feel like overall, with the Five of Cups, she may feel more emotionally balanced. Her emotions may be in the right place, even though her mind may be in fast mode, wanting to rush through everything and not wanting to take her time to slow down. Let's see, what is the best advice for Tammy's daughter in May regarding relationships? Two of Cups. So there may be some love coming through there, love and romance of some sort. What advice is what's coming on in career for Tammy's daughter in May? The Nine of Swords, right? Worries, sleepless nights, stressing, overthinking. What's going on with her challenge with the Three of Pentacles? The Emperor. So I don't know if this is also a work situation or a family situation or what, because I feel like, someone's going to try to hold her accountable, trying to, like, okay, you need to do this, when is this going to be done? Like, being after her kind of thing with that sense of authority, setting boundaries, kind of thing, where, yeah, she may not be feeling all that well. What advice can we give to Tammy about her daughter? Ten of Pentacles. I feel like the advice for you would be the Ten of Pentacles, being emotionally supportive, emotionally, mentally supportive towards her, make her feel home is welcoming, comforting, that sort of thing, right? The Ten of Pentacles. Remembering where her roots are, where her family lies, kind of thing. Giving her some clear direction, clear actions towards her too, if there's anything you can do to help her or guide her in any way. The Nine of Wands is in the dark. So I kind of feel like it's don't take anything personally from her during all this. Don't be stressed, don't be defensive. Don't feel like you're walking eggshells because of trust issues or anything. Because I feel like she's going to need all the love and support throughout May, because it's going to be challenging for her. That's what I thought, though. Hi, James. How's it going? Sarah, what to expect in this current academic year? Will there be success or what? Let's see for Sarah. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sarah a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sarah a message? There's a lot of things coming out there. I guess we can take it. I'm not sure what all of this is about, but we can figure it out. You have the Ace of Swords in the dark. For the Ace of Swords in the dark, what to expect for your current academic year. I feel like if there's any hesitation, any confusion, and maybe now's the time before you get too far into it, is to get some clarity, make sure that you are on the right page, that there's no confusion, there's nothing holding you back. You have the Six of Wands in the dark. So Six of Wands in the dark is like knowing that you are doing well, you are focused, you are doing the things that you need to be doing, even though you're not getting the appraisal or the appreciation for all the efforts that you've been putting in. That just know that you are doing well. The Three of Swords, there may be some heartbreaks coming through during this current academic year. What's going on with the heartbreak here? With the Three of Swords, it could be just some harsh feedback, or let's see. Nine of Wands is in the dark. So you may feel exhausted. You may feel like, not sure where you're going. I feel like you're going to feel exhausted, but you're going to keep going, keep pushing yourself through anyways. Yeah, so will she do well? I feel like you will. You have the Ace of Wands here, so I feel like you will have a spark of inspiration, a spark of creativity, of just, okay, I got this, I'm on the right track, I can see things clearly now. You may have to defend your position or defend why you're doing what you're doing, kind of thing. The Five of Swords, I feel maybe just avoiding some conflicts. The Queen of Swords, right? Thinking clearly, being clear-minded, being direct, saying what you gotta say, and don't allow your emotions to take over, right? The Knight of Cups, yeah, I feel like it's a matter of being very logical during the rest of the academic year, not focusing on how you're feeling about it, but what you know is right, what you know is true, kind of thing. Yeah, Five of Swords. Five of Swords in the dark twice. So I feel like it's really important for you to stand your ground. Someone may say, oh, you're not doing that right. Or like if you're in group study or whatever, they may tell you something different than what you're thinking. I feel like it's just a matter of standing your ground. Get your own clarity. Don't trust someone else to tell you something. Get your own information yourself, because you have the Ten of Swords in the dark, so you're going to rise above. Things are going to be improving. Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of energy coming out of there. Feel free to ask more questions. We're here for 2 hours, so. The start of a big week? That is awesome. I'm glad you're starting a big week. It's always fun when you're keeping busy. Eliza. General reading for Eliza. What does Eliza need to know right now? Apparently, you need to know about the Two of Wands. What does Eliza need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Eliza a message? You have the Two of Wands, so I feel like it's a matter of expanding your vision, right? Making sure you're planning ahead. I feel the sense of you being very focused on your determination, your confidence, and what's coming next, right? I feel the sense of you choosing which path you want to take moving forward. I feel like you're entering a new chapter with the World card here. Just, it's the sense of completion, starting something new, starting something. You have the Two of Pentacles. You may have choices and decisions to make, or what you need to juggle around, fit in, if it's your scheduling, your time management, your whatever, your budgeting, whatever that is for you. You have the Knight of Pentacles in the dark. So what's going on with the Knight of Pentacles in the dark? I feel like this is someone who may have some scattered, unrealistic energy. Maybe they're procrastinating and not getting back to you soon enough, or who is this Knight of Pentacles for? Eliza. Yeah. I feel like this person may be a little bit shady sneaking around, but I feel like they're not like lying or anything. I feel like they're just kind of snooping around and seeing what's going on with you. But I feel like you'll be the Empress and just embrace it and just kind of, if they're asking too many questions, just hit them with kindness, and I feel like that will settle things there. You're gonna have some difficult choices to make with the Two of Swords. You may feel like, you don't have enough information to choose. You may have to seek more information. I think the Two of Swords in the dark, there may be some things of feeling a little bit stalemate kind of energy before you take that next big leap of faith. Because you have the Fool here, new beginnings as well. Yeah, I feel like there's going to be some fresh starts for you. They may be a little bit challenging, but I feel like the challenges are just the choices and decisions you have to make moving forward. Because you have a lot of strength, you have a lot of courage, right? If you can tame a lion, you can tame anything, right? That's a lot of positive energy. That is good, right? Maybe the planets finally sorted themselves out up there. Excuse me. General for Didi. What does Didi need to know right now for general? Is there any spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What does Didi need to know right now in general? Spirit guides, answers, angels, or fae? What does Didi need to know right now in general? You have the King of Cups. Let's see. Who is this King of Cups lurking around, right? I feel like they're butt cheek, not wanting to support you or have your back or whatever's going on with that. I don't know if they're gaslighting you or what. Let's just see. Who is this King of Cups towards Judy? Oh, Justice. I feel like there's energy of you prioritizing some sort of uncomfortable truth of some sorts. I don't know if it's you being a witness of something or um some sort of thing, because I feel like, what are the reasons, what are the accountability, how to move forward, what to let go of. I feel like there's a lot of questions coming with this energy that's coming through. The Ace of Wands, whatever it is, do what you gotta do. If you want to stay out of it, stay out of it, but if you're in it, I think it's just a matter of being honest, being fair, don't choose sides kind of thing. Moving forward, you have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel like there will be some good collaboration, some good teamwork efforts going on there too. Three of Pentacles, I just feel this sense of, mastering your skills or just getting better and like looking for opportunities as they come. Because I feel like there's going to be some fast paced changes with the Eight of Wands here as well. I just feel the sense of keep focused on what keeps you moving, right? If you're focused on something that makes you feel procrastinated, and then you gotta shift your perspective, because I feel like there's gonna be the fast-paced changes. There's a devil here. What is going on with the devil for Didi? The magician. The magician's in the dark. So yeah, I feel like if somebody try to gaslight you, manipulate you in some sort of way between the Five of Cups there, no, sorry, the King of Cups there, with the magician and the devil. Yeah, so be mindful of that energy, right? I don't know what their deal is. I don't know if they're gonna abuse their power or what. The Page of Pentacles is in the dark too. Yeah, so moving forward, you have the Five of Cups. I don't know if that's gonna cause some emotional conflicts or some emotional distress for you or what's going on with that. Because I just feel the sense of feeling disappointed and grieving over whatever this commotion is. But I feel like it's a matter of you either pulling yourself out of it or not really feeding into it. You have the Three of Wands in the dark. So maybe just a matter of dealing with the current energy that you're faced with and not just, making too many long-term future plans and mean moving forward too quickly. You have the High Priestess in the light, so trust your intuition. You also have the High Priestess in the bottom of the deck on this card. So yeah, trusting your intuition, trusting your instincts is the way to go through all of this. I feel like this was a lot, right? Holy. Sean, am I going to have the money to pay for my art show and travel expenses in July? Ooh, that is so exciting. Let's see for Sean. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Sean a message? Will Sean have the money to pay for her art show and travel expenses in July? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? I feel like that may be a challenge for you. Oh, right? The hangman is in the dark, so I don't know if there's this energy of you feeling stuck. I'm not sure what to do. I feel like there's an action you may want to try to avoid. Um, what's going on with this energy with the Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords, I feel like there's a between the Hangman and the Seven of Swords, I feel like there's a big energy of wanting to like avoidance, like wanting to avoid something. But overall, it seems positive. The sun's shining, right? I feel like you're moving into a better energy. I feel like there's going to be success. There is the Knight of Cups in the dark too. I don't know if you're expecting to rely on someone, and they're not going to be as reliable as you're wanting them to be. The Ace of Swords. Make sure there's no miscommunication, no cloudiness going on there. That you know what is what, they know what is what. Because Seven of Swords, I feel like there may be some clouded or confusion, some hesitation. Six of Pentacles, make sure you're both on the same page of whoever this negotiation with is, or plans are with, or what's going on there. There is a Magician in light, so I feel like you are going to make magic happen. I feel like the art show, your art itself is going to go well, right? Because you're very creative, you're very talented, you have all the skills and tools you need. The Four of Cups is in the dark. I feel like it's just a matter of coming up with some new thoughts. You know, if there's something doesn't go the way it's planned, making sure that you have backup plans, or you're able to think fast of how to go through it. You have the Fool here. So I do feel a sense of some new beginnings. A new path may open up out of this for you. Let's just ask the right questions though. Will Sean have the money to pay for the art show? Will Sean have money to pay for the art show? The Five of Cups is no. Will Sean have the money to pay for the travel expenses in July? The High Priestess is yes, so that's very positive. Will Sean have the money to pay for the art show by July? The Emperor is also a yes, so it may take some more time to get the money for the art show. But I feel like if you have now to July, seems to look good. That's what I got though. Tammy, what's coming up for Tammy in May? Is there any spirit guides, answers, James, or Fae? What's coming up for Tammy in May? Is there any spirit guides, answers, James, or Fae? What's going on in May for Tammy? You have the Hangman in the light, so I feel like there is this energy of kind of like hanging on, accepting a situation as it is, because I feel like there won't be any big changes. I feel the sense of releasing any sort of sense of control or stress or anything that may make you lose your patience for some reason. With the Seven of Swords too, I feel like it's more about being a little bit more strategic in your thoughts or ideas, because I feel like there's this energy of I feel like some truth may be revealed towards you too, because I feel like you may also, even though the truth may come out towards you, you may also want to clear the air with some of your own truth as well. Because I feel the sense of someone, I don't know if they're going to ask you for your advice or something, because I feel like there's this energy of you coming to a realization and rethinking some sort of strategy you had. I feel like you're gonna have some breakthrough, like some sort of thing's gonna come to your mind to have you more clear about it, and I feel like you may want to act on that. But yeah, I feel like it does take some negotiation or dealings with someone else. I don't know if this someone else is a Knight of Cups here. Who is the Knight of Cups coming through for Tammy in the dark? The Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this Nine of Cups maybe someone just kind of like fishing for attention or fishing for information or whoever this person is. I feel like it's just a matter of be strategic on how you're dealing with them. I feel like cooperating with them or maybe feeding them enough information to keep them quiet without revealing anything, without revealing everything, I mean. Kind of thing, because I feel like working with this person instead of against them will help you along the way. And it may help you also make the decision that seems to be tough here. Because I feel like there may be some things unseen, but it may come more clear to you as time passes. Yeah, magicians in the dark. Oh man. There may be like a communication blocks or confusion. I think it's more of a communication thing that may go a little bit sideways. Ace of Wands, making sure that you have that clear mind, right? Plan ahead. Make sure there's no mixed signals or mixed information or anything. That's what I got. Nella, I see these days signs remind me on my ex. Can you check why that behind? Let's see for Nella. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Nella a message? Nella sees these signs around the reminder of her ex. Why is there that energy? Why are there signs reminder of her ex? What's behind them? The Six of Pentacles is in the dark. So I don't know if you're thinking of something. Synchronicities? Yeah. Gotcha. um, I feel like you're feeling these signs because there may be something on your mind that, sometimes we have things in our mind that we don't really put a lot of focus on. They're just kind of like in the back of our mind. And then we see them in unexpected ways, like signs or numbers or things. I feel like there's this energy of trying to figure out what it is, like trying to figure out the balance of how you're feeling when you see these things. What are your thoughts when you're seeing these things? And I feel like that will help you align with your alignment, your mind, heart, and soul, to be able to feel and see things clearly about what you're seeing and what you're feeling around this energy. Because I feel like they may be feeling or seeing the same things. Because with the Wheel of Fortune and Dark, even though luck, timing, and destiny is not on your side right now, the wheels are just turning in its own way. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune being in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of like wanting to move forward but resisting some sort of changes or resisting something. So I don't know if you're resisting some sort of opportunity because you don't want to be in the same place as the ex, or it reminds you too much of your ex. Like I feel like there's an avoidance of something as well. For the Eight of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like, yeah, there's some scattered energy going through here for sure. I don't know if this is your ex, the Knight of Pentacles, but I feel like this is someone who's generally grounded, someone who's very stubborn, very possessive, very hard at, or maybe makes poor financial decisions, but they do make you feel like at home at the same time. What exactly is all this meaning for Nella? What is all this meaning for Nella? Oh, yeah. I feel like it's a matter of staying true to yourself, right? Have your strength, right? I feel like it's a matter of having your strength in your soul with the Empress here and having strength in your heart, in your emotions, and your feelings as you're going through all this. I think it's a matter of staying positive, staying confident, staying focused in your energy and not allow any negative energy to come around you or through you. Seems to be a strong energy coming through there. Yeah, that's what I got. Hopefully that made some sense. The job interviews is near your ex home. Oh man, that's probably it then. Yeah, that's kind of like what was coming through there. Being in the wrong that place, and yeah. It's weird how these things can happen, eh? For James, let's see. For James, is Haley from the store going to come to the event that James invited her to? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, James, or Fae? Is the store that James is going to invite her to, or did invite her to, is Haley going to come to the event? Is Haley going to come to the event? I feel like it's a possibility, but probably not for whatever reason. Because I feel like her chariot is like she's staying put. She's not adventuring out. She's not going anywhere. She's, Four of Cups energy here. I feel like she's thinking about you, but I feel like she's also thinking about a whole bunch of other things, maybe overthinking it too much, where I feel like she won't go. She's going to stay put. Yeah, the Page of Swords is in the dark too. So I feel like she may even ghost you with a lack of communication for some reason. I just feel like it's a low self esteem, low confidence that you may feel like, I can't go out with James. I can't meet him there, just going down that rabbit hole kind of thing. Because I feel like with the Queen of Wands in the dark, I feel like there's this energy of just a little possessive of her own energy, wanting the attention, but also fearful of the attention at the same time for whatever reason. The Four of Wands in the dark too. Yeah, so I feel like she may cancel the plans. Because I kind of feel like Haley may be thinking, I think she's just overthinking, but I feel like she's thinking that you're not really into her, you're just faking it or showing off, or I don't know why she's thinking this right now, but that's what I got. So I don't know what's up with that. But I feel like she likes you, but she's not trusting that it's a real invitation, I think. Eliza, current thoughts and feelings of P. Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, unions, or fae that want to come and give Eliza a message? What are the current thoughts of P towards Eliza right now? Any spirit guides, ancestors, unions, or fae? What are the current thoughts of P towards Eliza right now? You have the world is in the light, right? I feel like the whole world is in your hands. I know this is about P, but I'm like, what do you want to manifest right now? I feel like you're able to manifest it. The Two of Cups. I feel like P is not feeling a lot of emotions right now. I feel like they're repressing their feelings. I feel like there's some mixed matched energy coming through. There's a Four of Cups in the dark as well. So I don't know if they want to take a break from you, or they're coming up with new thoughts, new ideas. King of Cups, yeah, they're holding back on their emotions. I feel like they're being, like, they're not talking too much, or they're not saying what's really on their mind. There's the Four of Cups too, because I feel like they're not really doing much of anything, just kind of like wasting time thinking about you or replaying things in their mind about the two of you. Yeah, Seven of Swords. I feel like they want the truth to come out of whatever they're thinking, because I feel like they're rethinking their strategy. They're rethinking something. And they don't know if they should mention it to you or talk to you about it. There is a judgment and a light here, so I feel like they may decide to take accountability and make amends with you and like ask for a second chance. But I feel like they fear or they know it's too late. Four of Pentacles in the dark, yeah. Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles in the dark is kind of like being a little unflexible, that sort of thing. Talking, yeah, I feel that. I feel like they're kind of like replaying things in their mind, and they're wondering if they should tell you about it and confess something towards you. But they're holding back. I feel like, right, whatever's going on with P right now, I feel like he's going through a phase of maturing, or like realizing that they need to mature, they need to grow up, kind of thing. And I feel like they may come back and ask you for a second chance. Yeah, I just flipped the cards over, the Lovers came out with the Sun. I feel like he's going through something in his mind, maybe realizing his mistakes. And I feel like once he cleans himself up, he's going to come back and ask for a second chance. I feel like he just can't get over you. Even though he wants to just move on. I feel like he can't. He has too many memories, too many things going on between the two of you. Nor, what's coming between Nor and Goldie and his energy? Let's see. Burning Spirit Guide, Mr. Genius, or Fae, what's coming between Nor and Goldie, and what's going on with Goldie's energy? Ooh, Goldie is the King of Cups. I just feel like the two of you, like, he's all happy and like everything's fine. I didn't do anything wrong. I'm the good boy here. And you're like, no, you're not. Oh my goodness. What's going on here with Goldie's energy towards Nor? Oh, that Seven of Swords wants to pop out again, right? The King of Cups, I feel the energy. Like, they're feeling like they're patient, they're stable, they're spiritual, they're passionate. They're all well put together, but I'm not buying it, right? I feel like he's just kind of trying to put this circle of energy around him that he's a good person. Not saying he's a bad person, just, I feel like he's not as happy and perfect as he's trying to make his energy appear. There is the Queen of Cups, so I feel like this is your energy a little bit, of being a little bit suspicious of his energy, a little bit, like detective mode kind of thing of like, what's going on? What's really happening there? Which I feel like is causing the imbalance between the two of you with the Six of Pentacles. And I feel like there's some scattered energy. I don't know if you feel like Goldie owes you. I don't know if they owe you an apology or owes you an explanation. or what this is, but it seems like there's this debt own kind of thing. I don't feel like it's money wise, it's more, um energy wise. There's a seven of swords and a light. So I don't know if you caught Goldie sneaking around, or I don't know if they're like just kind of like watching your social medias and that sort of thing, or what. What's going on with the Three of Cups? What's going on with Goldie's energy with the Three of Cups? The Tower's in the dark. The Tower in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of wanting to break out of this toxic energy or this negative energy or negative mindset that they're in, wanting to be more positive, wanting to focus on their strength and their integrity and their confidence and bravery. Because I feel like they're lacking a little bit of that and just coming out and saying what's on their mind. The Two of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like they're hesitant with what their next decisions are, what their next intentions, their next actions are towards you. I feel like they're spending a lot of time thinking about it, just kind of like hanging around, waiting for something. I don't know. I feel like they're just taking their time to consider what's next. Yeah, they're not very confident in themselves to make a decision of what's next. I do feel like there's a transformation that wants to come through. Like Goldie wants to grow up, does want to take more of an assertive action towards you, but at the same time second guessing himself and waiting around for the right moment. That is what I got though. What's in store for Dee Dee in the future? Is there any spirit that answers your Fae? What's in store for Dee Dee in the future? Is there any spirit guides, answers, James, or Fae? What's in store for Dee Dee in the future? Justice. I feel like justice is going to be served, right? I feel like it's going to be served on a silver platter. So I don't know if that's like karma or what it is, but I feel like it's very positive, right? I feel that sense of you being honest, taking accountability, focusing on your direction, your career, your business, whatever that is for you. You have the King of Swords. So whoever the King of Swords is, I feel like you're going to step back from them, or not really. Like I feel like you're going to distance yourself from this person and not really allow them into your energy. Because I feel like overall this person may come across as harsh or judgmental, or I don't know. The Six of Swords too. I feel like you're not going to stick around with this. You're going to move forward even though it's in the dark. The Empress is here. I feel like you're going to be more in tune with yourself, more confidence, and learning enough about yourself to maybe back away from the Empress energy. I know that may sound crazy, but I feel like backing away from the energy, you'll feel more confident in making decisions, more confident in what's next rather than second guessing yourself or worrying or stressing. Because you have the Ace of Cups, so I feel like love and romance is coming towards you. A new person, maybe even marriage because of the Ten of Pentacles, right? Happy home, happy life kind of energy. I don't know if it's going to be with this King of Wands, because I feel like this King of Wands, right? Very passionate, romantic, charming. I feel like this person is like very well put together, like is not afraid of commitments, has visions to build a career or be a CEO of some sort of company or something. What is the love energy that's coming through for Dee Dee in the future? Wishes. Someone you wish for is coming into your life. Then closure. Not all connections are meant to be, except closure. So I don't know. I feel like that is from this person here. She can move forward towards this Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're going to be on the right path, moving forward. There's a doorway of an opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to this new person. That's what I want. Tammy, I was going to a professional meeting when I noticed that some very heavy energy, daughter's energy, was holding me back from leaving the house. Why was this happening? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae who want to come give Tammy a message? Why did Tammy feel an energy that was holding her back from leaving to going to a professional meeting? I'm not sure if it was your daughter's energy as well, but I feel like a lot of it was your own energy holding you back. I feel like your spirit kind of, we have our spirit and we have our body. So sometimes our spirit, detaches itself. It could have been pulling you back from you resisting making the changes to go forward with the professional meeting. Now maybe your mind wanted you to go, you thought it was the right thing to do, but spiritually it was like, do you really want to make that move, The Six of Wands, I don't know if you ended up going to the meeting or not, but the Six of Wands is like having that success, having that recognition, having that praise of a good job well done kind of thing came through. But the Page of Pentacles, I don't know if there wasn't the right information or what was going on with that. There is the Eight of Wands and the Light. So I feel like whatever's coming from this, or maybe some fast, quick moves, right? Quick action, quick changes of some sorts. Because I just feel like you're moving forward into something that's exciting and passionate and more focused. Yeah, the Page of Wands. So I'm like, you went and it was fantastic. Okay, because I feel like there was some good energy there, you know? Um, so that is good energy, right? The Page of Wands, good information, good communication, good energy was coming through overall. Not quite sure why the Page of Pentacles in dark, even though the Page of Pentacles seems positive. I don't know if there was just a lack of focus or just scattered energy from all the excitement. Six of Wands, Six of Wands came out twice, so there was bad success there. I feel like there's some things you're just keeping to yourself. Or maybe some things from that energy you're just not ready to deal with head on. You have the Seven of Cups in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of getting some clarity, restoring your focus, and like being focused. Like, okay, what was that? Why was I scared? What was holding me back besides maybe your daughter was picking up on your doubtful energy, or she had their own set of doubts of some sorts, or yeah, the Wheel of Fortune wasn't really on your side either. But the Wheel of Fortune is also like resisting the changes. The Death card is like resisting changes. So I don't know if this good meeting brought some changes, but it seems like changes are coming through. Yeah, what is the best advice for this for Tammy? What is the best advice? I feel like the best advice was to see what changes this brought on, right? Because I feel like you're resisting making changes. Like that was what came out with the Death card and the Wheel of Fortune being both in the dark. Was resisting the changes. You have the King of Swords in the dark. So not being completely honest with yourself, maybe getting outside of your comfort zone a little bit with the Hierophant in the dark. The Seven of Pentacles. This is something that's going to grow into something Not quite sure what the meeting was about or whatever, but it seems like your energy is going to grow from here. So it's a matter of embracing the changes that are coming and see what happens with that. Sean, will I have the money to travel? Expenses for the art show in Miami in December. Will it be a successful show? Let's see for Sean. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae? Will Sean have the money and travel expenses to go to the art show in Miami in December? The Knight of Wands is yes. Will the show be successful? Will the art show be successful? The Five of Cups is a no, but it's not a strong no. You know, maybe just emotional. What does Sean need to know about the Five of Cups in the dark regarding the success of the art show? Making sure your mind, heart, and soul is well aligned, right? One foot in the water and one foot on land, right? I feel the sense of allowing yourself to just feel, just be human, just be present during the show. The Wheel of Fortune may not be turning in your favor, but you know, I feel like it's a matter of making sure you're not resisting the changes that want to come through. You are being expressive with your emotions and not holding back on that. Will the show in general in December be successful for Sean? Four of Swords. I feel like it may not be as successful as you're hoping or wanting, but I do feel like there will be some growth. You know, your mind, heart, soul, you'll be good for your alignment, it'll be good for your confidence and that sort of thing. That's what I thought. You know, there's a lot of time for that energy to change and it'd be very successful, right? December's far away. Nilla, can you check the energy? El Guy and me, wondering if we will meet again. Let's see for Nella. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Nella and the elf guy meet again? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Will Nella and the elf guy meet again? Will they meet again? I feel like you will, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. I feel like the two of you both have a journey to go through before you make that Two of Cups connection, right? You have the Knight of Wands in the dark too, so I feel like Elle has some maturing to do before you can meet again, some growing up to do. The Five of Cups, you know, they have to grow up emotionally before they come back and hang around in your energy. But I feel moving forward, it will be a good balance between the two of you when you reconnect again. I feel like the waiting will be worth it. At the bottom of the deck, too, you have the Nine of Cups, right? Dreams come true energy with the Magician. So I feel like there's still some things you need to learn about this guy or learn about yourself before the energy comes through. You're on the right path. There you go. Closure. So you may get some closure from someone during this time as well, but you're on the right path. Love is a beautiful journey and you're on the right path. And not everyone deserves your heart. So be accepting of closure. But that's what I got. Tammy, I am reaching out to Claudia and her organization to help me find employment. Will she be helpful in finding a suitable paying job? Or not really? Let's see for Claudia. Is there any spirit guide, James or Faye that want to give Tammy a message about Claudia's energy and her organization? Will she be able to help Tammy find employment? I feel like that's some old energy. I'm going to try the other cards. Well, let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fate that want to give Tammy a message? What does Tammy need to know about Claudia and her organization? Will they help Tammy find employment soon? You have the Seven of Cups in the dark, so I do feel like there's this energy of feeling like you have limited options for some reason. Not quite sure what's up with that, if that is, or Claudia has limited options in her organization to help you, or what's going on with that. I don't know if there's limited things that you're skilled at doing or what. You have the Nine of Swords in the dark, though, so I feel like Claudia will be able to release any fears or doubts or anything negative that's going on in your mind. I feel she'll be able to clear some things up there. Because you also have the Nine of Cups, right? So I feel the sense of being satisfied, feeling fulfilled, that she did answer your questions or did help with what she could help with. The Seven of Pentacles, I feel like there's going to be some slow growth here. I feel like it's a matter of being patient and not frustrated with the process, because I feel like they have a process of how they do things. The Queen of Pentacles is in the dark. Yeah, I feel this energy of, I don't know if it's a matter of focused on the materialistic side of things or not really being focused to what's really going on with Claudia. Let's see, what's going on with the Queen of Pentacles in the dark. Yeah, maybe some emotional challenges. I feel like she may be limited on how far she can go with helping with the employment. The Four of Swords is in the dark. I feel like she may be able to help you return to some sort of employment that you did before in the past that may have come up to be available. Because I feel like her goal is to make you feel satisfied and content, right? That you have the Nine of Cups there, the Ace of Cups. I feel like she has genuine feelings, genuine abilities to help you and that sort of thing. I feel like she will try her best to take action. The Knight of Swords was at the bottom of the deck there. Um, yeah, that is what I got. Love life for Dee Dee. What's going on in Dee Dee's love life right now? Let's see Dee Dee. Love and romance. What's cooking? Dragon Spirit Guides, Ancestors, Genius, or Fae. What does Dee Dee need to know about the love energy? What's coming in love and romance? The Knight of Swords, he's coming strong, right? He wants to take you dancing. I can feel that for you. A little doubtful of where to meet you. I feel like the new person doesn't know you exist yet, but I feel like they want to take someone out just like you dancing, right? Three of Cups, I feel the celebration, the sense of community. I don't know if you're going to meet them at some sort of community event or some sort of thing like that, because I do feel like you're going to meet them outside in the community. Two of Wands, I feel like they kind of be the person that lives in the moment. They may not be too spontaneous or too much thinking ahead or whatever's going on with that. You have the Five of Cups in the light. So I feel like there's going to be some emotional struggles moving forward. There may be some disappointments in this love triangle that's going. Not a love triangle. I just feel like it's just the matter of the two of you meeting and connecting and seeing where it's going from there. I feel like it's going to be a slow growth in the relationship side of things. You have the Knight of Cups in the dark. So I feel like this person may be very I just feel like this night, I think I said king, I meant to say knight. Knight of Cups, they may be like moody, they may have trust issues, but I feel like they're trying to do better, right? The Ten of Swords, they will try to do better. They'll try to release any stresses or fears that they have. I feel like there will be a sexual element to that, but I feel like it might break your heart though. I feel like they have good intentions, but they might be a little bit weird about it. You know, they may not want to tell you everything that they should tell you. That's what I got though. I think this person that you're gonna meet is not your forever, but it may be a good connection while it lasts. Eliza, financial reading for Eliza. Let's see for Eliza. What does Eliza need to know in finances? Learning spirit guides, answers, or Fae. What does Eliza need to know in finances? Ooh, you're the Queen of Pentacles, right? You can do anything you want with your finances. You can manifest gold, right? I just feel the sense of you making good business sense, making good decisions with your money. I feel like you're very organized, very responsible, very sufficient in your energy, right? Being able to do what you want to do. I feel like you're going to be working, manifesting. You have the sun and the dark. So I don't know if it's a matter of doubting your positive energy regarding your finances or what's going on with that. Because I just feel like with the sun and the dark, there's this energy of maybe some unrealistic expectations or being overly enthusiastic about the savings. You have the Page of Pentacles in the dark. So some things may come up unexpected where, ugh, I don't want to do this, I don't want to go there kind of thing. But then you feel like you need to and it's going to cost money to go. But it may, I don't know if it's going to set you back in your finances or just feeling like that kind of thing. Because you have the Chariot, so I feel like things are going to be put on a pause. I feel like there may be a lack of ambition or a lack of, just kind of scattered energy and at a standstill of, okay, what do I do now? Resisting the changes with the Death card there, because I feel like with the Moon, there's still mysteries yet to unravel. So I feel like whatever this is, you feel like you can believe in yourself. You can rise above and see things clearly of what your next steps are. The Four of Cups is in the dark. So I feel like it's a matter of doing the work and seeing what happens. Yeah, so I do think there's going to be some financial growth. It is going to take some work on your end for it to come through. Some things may be at a pause. I feel you're going through a transformation as long as you're not resisting it. Some information or something's going to be revealed towards you to give you that sense of clarity. What is hidden about Zaid and the energy around her for Noor? Let's see, is there any spirit guide, or fate? And what can I give Noor messages? What is hidden around Zaid? I'm sorry if I'm saying that right. Zaid and the energy around her. What is the energy around her? Is there any spirit guide, answers, or fate? What is the energy around her? Ooh, I feel like she's defensive right now. Like she's kind of just standing on guard, trying to set her boundaries, trying to, I feel like she's working really hard, keeping her mind, heart, and soul all aligned. The Three of Pentacles, I feel like she's willing to negotiate or, make plans with you or something or figure something out with you. But I feel like she doesn't want to fight. I feel like she feels like she's right. She's not going to stand down. But I just feel the sense of some tension coming through between the two of you. There's the Seven of Cups in the dark too, so I feel like, that she's really trying hard to restore her sense of focus and to trust that she's making the best decisions moving forward, even though she does feel defeated, like there's too much chaos going around or whatever. There is a Queen of Cups in the dark too. So I feel this energy of her feeling a little sensitive, maybe a little insecure for whatever reason. The Knight of Wands is in the dark. So I don't know if she has her doubts about you too, or she wonders if you are committing to something, or if your energy is scattered, or I feel like she wants to know what your plans are. The Emperor. I feel like she's trying to stay focused and grounded, but I feel like her mind overthinks, overanalyzes things. The King of Pentacles too, wanting to take care of business, but also struggling with making financial decisions and being a little possessive, not wanting to say something. She is a toxic person? Okay. Yeah, because I feel like she wants to work things out with you, but then, the Five of Swords, the Five of Wands, it's tough. Yeah. That is what I got though. Culture. Okay. Work this week. I wanted to start in the middle of the sentence instead of at the beginning. Oh my goodness, it's been a long day. For culture. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? What does culture need to know about work this week? Ooh, you're going to be a little bit of a rebel, change things up a little bit. I can feel that for you. Causing a little bit of mischief. Maybe that's just somebody else's energy. I don't know. You have the Nine of Pentacles in the dark. So I do feel like there's this energy of struggling with the home work life balance a little bit here and there kind of thing that's coming through. I feel like with the Seven of Swords, it's kind of like making sure that you are finding peace. You're not picking up drama or struggles or, just conflicts that are not really yours to get involved in. Because I just feel the sense of protecting your energy, protecting your, what you feel like you need to protect with questionable motives maybe around you. Like somebody may be questioning your motives or you may be questioning theirs. The Page of Wands, I feel like it's someone that may be full of lies, right? I feel like they may be inconsistent in their energy, hot and cold, maybe just trying to stir up some drama or chaos of some sorts. So I feel like you may have to step out of your comfort zone in order to see things clearly or how to deal with this person. You have the King of Cups in the light. So I don't know if it's someone who's going to come to your rescue kind of thing or what, because I feel like they're very charming, they're very patient, they're very stable in their energy. Yeah, right? I feel like there's this energy of them just kind of following their heart on their sleeve, wanting to do the right things. But there's a Five of Pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like, the people around you at work may be challenging. Why is the Five of Pentacles in the dark? Because I feel like money may be tight. You may feel a little isolated. Maybe that's what's the imbalance between the home and work situation. Maybe feel isolated at work. The Ace of Wands. The spark of a new beginning seems to want to come through. Four of Cups in the dark too. I just feel like there's this energy of breaking out of some sort of funk, revisiting a past offer. I feel like an unexpected opportunity may come up for you this week in work. And it's kind of like, are you going to take it or are you not going to take it or what's going on with that? But that's what I got. For Sean, is there any spirit guides, answers, and user Fae? Will Sean be able to do the pop-up at S location for Cancer in October? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? Will Sean be able to do the pop-up at S location for Cancer in October? Will Sean be successful? Will it be successful? You have the Six of Pentacles in the light. So I do feel like there's this energy of a good give and take, like feeling a sense of gratitude, a sense of collaboration, I guess, with the event itself, the pop-up event kind of thing. I don't know. You have the Six of Swords in the dark. So I feel like this may not make a lot of movement forward. You may be just staying in that position. I feel like going to these things, I feel like they're going to be more of a learning experience than like a lot of making money type of thing. Because I feel like with the Queen of Pentacles in the dark, there's energy of being responsible and resourceful and all that sort of thing, but kind of lacking a little bit of confidence is coming through. You have the devil in the dark too, so I don't know if it's a matter of releasing any negative energy in your mind of like any doubt or any things like that. That may be discouraging for you with the Three of Swords in the dark there. I don't know if it's fear of judgment or what. What's going on with these worries and stresses for Sean? Four of Cups, Four of Swords, right? Fours. Fours is like protecting, like standing your ground, feel grounded, listen to your inner wisdom kind of energy. With the Judgment here, it's kind of like you may need your rest to rest on it before you decide what exactly actions you're going to be taking during this event. Because I feel like with the Judgment in the light, there's this energy of um trying to figure out what's what, right? Because I just feel the sense of some self-doubt, um feeling like you're not getting rewarded or paid enough or whatever that is to make it worthwhile. Oh yeah, it's like the Swords in the dark twice, right? Trying to feeling stuck, trying to resist the changes that are unfolding. I feel like you're going to be going through a transformation through these events. I think they may help you with your growth, and that sort of thing. I don't know if you just started doing them, but I know the first year I started doing pop-up events and flea market, farmer market events and stuff like that. The first year, I didn't really get anything, but keep going. They're like, oh, I've seen you at that one, that one. Like, the more people see you and recognize you, the more success you get. It's weird, but that's my experience with that. Kind of like what I'm feeling with the cards. I don't know. Doesn't seem all that bad, just a matter of being confident in yourself and believing in yourself. For Tammy, what is Jay doing since he retired? I do not see him all of a sudden. Is Jay still goes around my car? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? What is Jay doing since he's retired? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Fae? What is Jay doing since he retired? I feel like what he's been doing is focusing on himself. I feel like he's focusing on his health, his growth, and that sort of thing. I feel like he's moving forward and leaving all the bullshit behind. It seems to be a strong energy coming through for him. You have the Nine of Cups in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of them struggling to figure out what's what, right? I feel like they're struggling with, I don't know if there's been some family drama, family conflicts, whatever's going on with that. But I feel like, oh, they're just so tired of faking being happy as an energy is coming through. And Magician is in the dark too, so I feel like they've been getting bored. So I don't know if they're trying to think of something else to do while they're in retirement. But is Jay still around Tim's car? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Fae? Is Jay still around Tammy's car? The Ten of Pentacles is the yes, but I feel like they're being responsible. Three of Swords. Like, I know those Three of Swords came in the light, but I feel like this energy of them not really wanting to draw any attention towards themselves. So even though they may be around your car, I feel like they're not doing anything bad around your car. There's a chariot and a light too, so I feel like they're trying to move forward in a positive light, leaving all the shit behind them. What? Dee Dee! Will Dee Dee reach her weight loss goals this month? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Fae? Will Dee Dee reach her weight loss goals this month? The devil is no. Oh man, what advice can you give to Dee Dee about reaching her weight loss goals? I feel like it's a matter of focusing on yourself and keep moving forward. Don't look back, right? Just focus on yourself. Don't look back. Don't have any regrets. Don't, focus on yourself. Keep moving forward. The Five of Swords. Don't get stuck in your head with any negativity, right? Because I just feel this sense of you walking away from whatever that was, making peace with yourself and moving forward. Right? I feel the self-love energy trying to come through. It just the Two of Pentacles, right? Kind of like weighing your options, trying to juggle things around. The Nine of Pentacles, getting that success. Even though you may feel like you have to wait a little bit longer to see the results, I feel like you are getting there at your own pace. But it seems to be a good energy for you. I feel the sense of being happy with it, having more free time with it. Like what? You're welcome to me. Nor, general reading and advice for Nor. Is there any spirit guides, answers, names, or Fae? What does Nor need to know right now? Is there any spirit guides, answers, names, or Fae? They want to come and give Nor a message. Ooh, the Knight of Wands. I feel that for you. I feel like you're going to be taking action, right? I feel the sense of you being bold and confident in your energy, ready to pursue new goals. Fixing your alignment, your mind, heart, and soul is in the right place. What does Nora need to know about their energy right now? I feel the sense of you maybe being a little bit more spontaneous, maybe having a little bit more gratitude moving forward, right? You have the Star too. Taking a leap of faith. I just feel the sense of you healing and feeling aligned, like your mind, heart, and soul is just aligned, having faith in the universe and recognizing your true self and who you truly are and how you're going to move forward, right? Love is in the air too, right? Love and romance. Love and romance is coming towards you. The Nine of Swords is in the dark. So I feel the sense of having a sign of relief, feeling more in tune with your spirituality, your intuition, and that sort of thing. Yeah, the Magician. So I feel like you're going to discover some talents you have. Not sure if you know that you have talents or not, because I feel like you're just going to tap in to using your talents to your full potential to manifest. Even though the cycles may be going against you, you're going to do it anyways. Right? If there's a little bit of a rebel coming out of you, doing things a little bit outside your comfort zone, a little bit outside of your regular, and just doing something spontaneous out of the blue kind of energy. That is what I got. James, let's see for James. Is there any spirit guides, answers, James, or Fae? Can I get anything on Nicole? Is there a potential of reconnecting in this month? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, James, or Fae? What's going on with Nicole? What is Nicole's energy towards James this month? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, James, or Fae? What is the energy of Nicole this month? What's the energy of Nicole this month? I feel like she would be up to a conversation with you with the Page of Swords. I feel like she would like to hear from you, but I feel like more like a friendship type of thing, not really a romantic type of thing. Because I feel like with the Judgment in the Dark, there's a little bit of doubt, a little bit of lack of self-awareness of what she truly wants right now. I feel like she's kind of feeling a little bit lost in her energy. There's the Knight of Swords. I feel like she would like to communicate with you, but not romantically. The Seven of Wands is in the dark, so I feel like she has a lot less guards up or a lot less boundaries up than she did before. I feel like she's struggling with juggling it all, home life, work life, that sort of thing. That I feel like this sense of feeling overwhelmed, like it's too much for her right now. The Knight of Cups is in the light, so I feel like she might be up to a one night stand as long as there's no commitments attached, it seems. Ten of Swords, yeah, I feel like she's trying to rise above, she's trying to do better, she's trying to clear her mind, but there's a lot of things going on, her energy that may be making those things difficult. Let's see for James. What does James need to know about Nicole's energy? Wanting that badass success, right? The Page of Cups. I feel like she would love you to express your emotions towards you, even though she probably won't. But that's what I got. Tammy, could I be successful in finding employment if Claudia may not help? Let's see for Tammy. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Tammy a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Claudia a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give Claudia a message? I feel like I said that all wrong. I said it all wrong. I'm gonna do that again. I don't know what I was talking about. Could I be successful in finding employment if Claudia may not help me? Okay, let's see for Tammy. Let's try that again. Is there any spirit guides, answers, genius, or fate that one can give Tammy a message? Would Tammy be successful in finding employment if Claudia is not much help? I kind of feel like with this card, you doing like home daycare. I don't know if you ever done that before, but I did home daycare for 11 years. I loved it. It's still one of my best careers I've ever done. Yeah, I kind of feel that nostalgia energy coming through with the Six of Cups for you. But I do feel like you will find something out of something that you've done in the past that you may be able to do again, or if it is a matter of you looking for employment working with children, because I feel this nostalgia, wholesome vibes coming through, children vibes coming through, like this innocence, this playful energy. You have the Seven of Swords in the light. So I feel like it's a matter of you being completely honest with yourself, with what your expectations are, what's realistic for you, what's something that you can commit your time and energy to. You have the Magician, the light too. So I feel like you have all the skills and tools you need to manifest that employment if you need to manifest it, right? Even if you have to be creative and come up with something on your own from home. Yeah, you have the death card here, so I feel like something may come to an end. I'm not quite sure what that is for you. Or it could also be some big, profound changes may be coming towards you as well that may cause you to procrastinate in the direction that you're planning on moving forward in. So not quite sure what that is about either. For the Hangman in the dark, I feel like there's some stagnation, maybe feeling stuck. What does Tim need to know about the Hangman in the dark? The Star, like losing hope, losing faith. The Two of Pentacles was in the dark too. So yeah, I feel like there's this energy of, weighing your options, because I feel like there's a little bit of an imbalance, feeling overwhelmed, feeling stressed, that sort of thing coming through. The Queen of Cups is in the dark too. So I feel like there's this energy of, yeah. I feel this energy of you absorbing some energy that's not all your energy. So I don't know whose energy you're absorbing, if it's your daughter's or whose. The King of Swords. King of Swords would be like someone who's like a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Um, yeah, that's what I got though. So I feel like you will find. I feel like there's a possibility you find something. And I don't feel like it all depends if you're going to how you're going to go through it, right? But I feel like there's going to be some big changes. I feel like there's some stagnation, a lack of faith, lack of confidence moving forward, right? Your Nine of Pentacles is in the dark. So there's a struggle there with home work life balance, feeling pressured, not really happy with the results you're getting. Um, with that imbalance, and you're absorbing other people's energies too. So you have to learn. So when you're absorbing other people's energies, you have to learn to protect yourself, right? You have to acknowledge what you're truly feeling, what's truly yours, and what's not, and release what's not. Yeah, you have to learn to protect yourself. I do that a lot too, but I learned very young on how to protect myself and not to absorb other people's energy. I was, you know, my grandmother taught me when I was really young, but yeah, you have to protect yourself, protect your energy by acknowledging, like, hey, am I really feeling this right now? Like, why would I be feeling this right now? It doesn't make any sense. Or if it does make sense, label it. Label your feelings, label your thoughts, put a name to it. Not just saying, oh, I'm feeling stressed. So why are you feeling stressed? If there's no reason to feel stressed, then that's not yours. You need to release it. Right? You have to start naming things, and that will help you protect yourself. Yeah, because you have to put a name on it. Like, if you're stressed, why are you stressed? What's stressing you out right now? Right? Like, you're feeling sad. Why are you sad? What reason do you have to be sad right now? If you can name something that is really making you feel sad, like you're thinking about your dead grandmother or something that's making you feel sad, label it. That's valid. But if you're feeling sad for no reason, that's not yours. You release it. You let go of it. You say it. I don't know. That's what works for me. It's always worked for me, right? um, yeah, but that's what I got. It seems like looking for work that works with kids would be good for you. That was the first thing that came out. Or something that you did in your past that maybe you would like to return to was also something that came through. For culture, any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give culture a message. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give culture a message? Has anyone ever really loved me for my personality and who I truly am? Let's see for culture. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Has anyone ever loved culture for who she truly is? And her personality. I feel like yes. I feel like your family seems to be a strong energy that's coming through. They may have had their ups and downs in the past, but there's a ton of cups, so there's a strong energy that your family truly loves you, even though they may have a hard time expressing it or showing it. They may have had their whatever issues they have of their own. But I feel like, yeah, the home seems to be where you're most appreciated and accepted, even though they may not come out and say it, right? You have the King of Cups too, so someone who is loving and nurturing and caring towards you, passionate, even though sometimes you may think that they're more private, they're more moody, you know. Um, I feel like the most important person that you need to worry about is truly loving and accepting you is yourself, right? Are you in tune with your intuition? Are you in tune with your true self and accept your true self for who you are? So I feel like there's a lot of people who like to collaborate with you, work with you, connect with you, even though, there's it's not always perfect every day kind of energy. Yeah, let's see. What other advice can you give to culture about her question? There's a little bit of an imbalance here and there, but there's always imbalances in relationships. There is a Nine of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like, yeah, struggling with feeling happy or struggling with you feeling pressure that you need to do better than what you're doing. But that's just a feeling, it's not reality, right? Because I feel like the Page of Swords, like no one's really told you how to do better. It's just something that you have put on yourself. Sometimes we put on these things to ourselves without even realizing it. The world, yeah, I feel like you feel complete. There's a complete energy around you. Um, Love around you, acceptance. Might not always be 100% steady, but there's there. They're there. It's good energy. Sean. General advice from my highest self on reaching my goals this year. Is there any spirit guide, ancestors, angels, or fae that one can give Sean a message? What advice can you give to Sean for reaching her goals this year from her higher self? What does Sean's higher self need her to know about reaching her goals this year? You have the Six of Swords in a light, so I feel like you will be moving forward this year. I feel like you're going to realize what things are worth you keeping, what goals are worth reaching and pursuing and pushing forward with, and which ones you want to release. You have the Ace of Cups in the dark, so I feel like it's a matter of making sure that you are accepting yourself, accepting your growth, and that sort of fun stuff too, right? I feel like it's not a matter of focusing on any type of creative blocks or rejections or any of those downfalls. I feel like the matter is focusing on all your wins, all your positive energy for you to keep moving forward because you are rising above, right? The Ten of Swords. You're rising above. You're taking one step in front of the other. You're pursuing what you want to pursue right now. It's just a matter of you pushing yourself a little harder to create that balance of your mind, heart, and soul. With the Justice card here, I also feel like it's a matter of um being mindful on what decisions you make moving forward and which ones you feel are fair for you to pursue and which ones are not. Like if it was me and if I didn't have Moonbeam, I would go to every vendor's event that there is. I just take them all. But he's like, no, those ones are not worth it. You have to go to the ones that are worth it, right? I feel like there's kind of that sort of sense of energy that's trying to come through here, especially with the Three of Wands. Which ones are worth your time and effort, and which ones are not, and resisting making changes just to push yourself further and be more realistic with your um expectations and feeling more self-love, like, okay, this is okay, I got this, I'm confident, I feel good about this. Yeah, I feel like that. Let's just see what else is coming through. Apparently those cards want to retire for the night. Let's see. Yeah, don't restrict yourself, right? There's nothing, absolutely nothing restricting yourself. She has no sores there. She can run. Her legs are not tied. You know, she can use her legs to kick off that rope. Look for opportunities in the most strangest places, right? Sometimes there's an opportunity that's going to pop up where you least expect it. It may sound crazy to take it, but it may be worthwhile. And believe in yourself. Be realistic with your goals and expectations. And I feel like you will see that growth. Nella, let's see for Nella. Joining Spirit Guidance using your faith. I want to give Nella a message. Reading on me guidance. What does Nella need to know for her energy? Joining Spirit Guidance answering your faith. What does Nella need to know right now? What's going on in Nella's energy? Ooh, love and romance is around you. I can feel that. Look at that. Love, romance, passion. Three of Pentacles going out, right? I feel like there are some decisions to make. Or maybe you have options and lovers, potential lovers. Oh man, love, romance, passion. I feel that for you. Making a decision in relationships that you wanted to commit to and love. I feel like you're in full alignment. Your mind, heart, and soul is going to feel connected. You have the Two of Pentacles here, trying to balance everything out. I feel like it's a matter of putting your focus on your priorities and letting your focus, just flow naturally with what makes sense for you moving forward. You have the Three of Pentacles. So I feel this sense of partnership coming through, some nostalgia, maybe someone from your past is going to come back, maybe someone you haven't seen since childhood or whatever may come back in your energy, and maybe that will be someone that you need to decide how you're going to pursue moving forward, because I feel like you both have similar beliefs, similar values, similar ideas, because I feel like this person is very grounded, very family oriented, very traditional, with that sort of energy as well, that sense of completion coming through as well, like closing a chapter and opening a brand new one. You have the Six of Pentacles in the dark, so I feel like it's time to take care of yourself. You don't need to spend all your time and energy focusing on others. There's nothing wrong with being selfish and focusing on you and your desires and your wants and dreams. The Empress here, right? The Empress coming into your beauty, right? I feel the sense of you cultivating your creative desires and just manifesting the abundance of love and support and creativity. I feel like you're moving forward, letting go of all the negativity. Yeah, you may have some more work to do before you see the results of it, but just planting one seed and seeing how it grows, right? That's what I got. That was a beautiful energy. I feel like love is coming your way. Love and romance. Hi, Alice. How are you? For Dee Dee. Will Dee Dee hear from my friends Irene? Will Dee Dee hear from her friend Irene? The Page of Wands is yes, you will. The Page of Wands, yeah. I feel like she may have some good news to tell you too. Or maybe she's an invitation? Like, I don't know what that is. Is she inviting you somewhere? Let's see. Will Dee Dee hear from her friend Becky? Is there any spirit guides, answers, or Fae? Will Dee Dee hear from her friend Becky? It's a possibility, but it's not as strong as hearing from Irene. I feel like you may hear some feedback or some information from Becky. What is the energy around? What is the energy around Irene? What is the energy around Irene? I feel like there's been some positive changes in Irene's life. I feel like she has options and decisions to make. I feel like she's been working really hard, doing whatever it is that she does. What's going on in Becky's energy? Oop, she's taking a leap of faith. The Empress is in the dark. I don't know if she's newly single or what's going on with that, because I just feel the sense of freedom. Like, I'm out. What's going on with that energy? The Emperor. Maybe she's starting her own business, starting her own thing. I don't know, because I just feel the sense of stability. Like she has come into her sense of power of some sorts, or whatever that is. Just feeling more focused, more relaxed in her energy. So maybe she's busy with that. But that's what I got. No, I just read that one. Tammy, who has vandalized my car recently? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae who has vandalized Tammy's car recently? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae who has vandalized Tammy's car recently? Huh. There's not really any vandalizing type of energy coming through. You do have the Page of Pentacles in the dark. So I don't know if this is someone, but I feel like um we've had I feel like this person hasn't tried anything in a long time. Like it's not something recent. Because I just feel like there's this energy of them like lacking progress, like procrastinating. Has been a long time before they had any motivation to do something like that. The Ten of Wands. I feel like they've been focused on other things, other responsibilities. The Ace of Wands. I feel like they are taking action somewhere else. And it's kind of in the past with the Six of Pentacles. There was a Three of Pentacles too, so Three of Pentacles is like a lack of cooperation, a lack of, confidence. Eight of Wands, slow movement. Eight of Pentacles is paying attention to details. I don't know if that's you paying a lot of attentions. Poor black stuff over it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm not feeling that type of energy coming through. What is the energy around Tammy's car having black stuff poured on it? Like there's no negative energy coming through here. Like there's no negative energy. The Two of Swords is like feeling overwhelmed, seeing things clearly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you have any like cameras where your car is. I kind of like when I started shuffling the cars, I kind of like thought of or had this vision of like, how fancy people put like a blanket over their car, like their old cars, so the sun doesn't damage their cars from the sun. I was like thinking of that because I feel like if you put a blanket like that over your car, if somebody tampered with it, you would know because the blanket would be taken off, right? I don't know. But yeah, it sounds like you need to park your car like somewhere else, right? If it keeps getting vandalized like that. Not quite sure who would be doing that. They're like animals or something? Like, I don't know. Weird. Yeah, I didn't pick up any negative energy around your car. Good idea? Okay, good. I don't know what the good idea was. Nor! How does my relatives and friends see No. Yeah, and like I don't know. I see like old people doing that. They put a blanket over their fancy sports car from the sun, and I don't know where you get one, but I don't know. I feel like that's what Spirit said to say. I don't know if that would help at all. At least you would know for sure that it was somebody like doing it because they'd have to take it off, do his thing, and then you know you'd know if it was moved. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nor a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae? Okay. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nor a message? How does my relatives and friends see about my Facebook page? Let's see, is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Nor a message? How does Nor's relatives and friends see about their Facebook page? There is the Eight of Wands in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of them feeling a little confused about what they see on your Facebook page. Maybe I don't know if there's stuff there they don't really get, but I feel like your relatives have good thoughts, right? The Ten of Cups, I feel happy to see you. They see, I feel like they may feel like maybe you have some financial difficulties. I don't know, or they feel like I don't know if they feel like you're a little bit of an outcast to the relatives. Like they feel like I feel like they do. I feel like they do see you in a positive light because of the Ten of Cups here. Um, with the wands in the dark, I just feel like they may be a little bit confused. I feel like they may be quick to judge for whatever reason, but besides that, they do have a lot of love, a lot of compassion towards you. With the Five of Pentacles in the dark, I feel like I feel like they feel like they're not quite sure how to connect with you, or they feel like they're an outcast around you. I'm not quite sure. There is a Four of Cups in the dark. So I feel like they keep their thoughts and feelings towards themselves. I feel like they don't really express what their thoughts and feelings are about you when they see your social media or your Facebook page. For the Queen of Wands in the dark, like I feel like for some things they may be a little bit thinking that maybe you're looking for attention or something. But overall they see that you're doing well, right? The Nine of Pentacles, they feel like you're doing well. They feel like there's success. You've been doing well. There's a heartbreak energy though, so I'm not quite sure what that is. Why is there a heartbreak energy? I feel like someone may be watching your Facebook page who misses you. Maybe they haven't seen you or talked to you in a while. Why is there the heartbreak card here? Yeah, I feel like they wish they could connect with you again. They have a little bit of doubt that you'd want to talk to them for some reason. The Magician is in the dark too. I feel like they're not quite sure how to reconnect with you. But that's what I got. Culture. Have I done anything wrong at work? Anything I need to fix before I can't see in the future? Let's see for culture. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? Is there anything that culture needs to know about work? Is there anything that culture did at work that was wrong? All these are in the dark. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, or fae that want to come and give culture a message? Is there anything that culture did at work that she needs to fix before it haunts her? You have the hermit in the light, so I feel like it's a matter of like, do you feel like there's anything you did wrong? Is you feel like there's anything you wish you could take back or redo or fix or try again? Because I feel like the hermit is like you thinking like, what? Because the most things that haunt us is what's in our mind, right? Past regrets, past disappointments. I don't know if there was like a job opportunity you let go of or what, but I feel like it all starts with doing some introspection, soul searching kind of energy. The Empress is in the dark too. So I kind of feel like there's this energy of feeling a little overwhelmed. Um, I don't know if it's just something that you're overthinking or if there's been some drama in the workplace that you would like to clear up or what. You have the devil in the light too. So I feel like I don't know if you have issues with feeling like you're tied to the job that you have and you can't explore other options or what's going on there. So with the devil in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of some sort of toxic attachments or feeling you're dependent on this job. And I feel like it kind of like goes very emotionally deep. There's a Knight of Pentacles, so I feel like there is room for you to take action towards something else that you feel more connected to, because I just feel the sense of your devotion, your responsibilities, all that seems to be very stable and secure in your energy. You have, yeah, you have the Five of Cups, right? So that's kind of like processing any grief or like emotional struggles or disappointments that you've had in the workplace. I don't know if it's a matter of thinking things through and figuring out if there's anything there you would like to clear up on. You have the Page of Swords, so I feel like there's communication, maybe asking someone if they feel like there's anything you can do to improve your reputation long term or how you can do better long term so that you don't have to stress about it in the future. You have the Tower in the light here too, so what's going on with the Tower here? Because I feel like there's going to be a sudden everything change kind of moment, like some sort of wake up, shake up kind of energy. What's going on with the Tower here for culture in the workplace? Stresses and worries, right? I feel like something's going to be revealed towards you that you weren't expecting just because of the way the cycles are turning. Wheel of Fortune, the luck, timing, and destiny is on your side. Good karma's on your side. It's kind of just trusting the flow of the wheel, right? I feel like this is like the wheel of the calendar kind of thing. Like by next year, things are going to be turning, and I feel like you will have an opportunity to take a leap of faith in a new direction. If you take it or not, I don't know, but that's what I got. Alice. Let's see for Alice. Advice from my angels and spirit guides. What they want Alice to know right now. Let's see. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Alice a message right now? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come give Alice a message right now? Ooh, the badass success is coming your way, right? I can feel that for you. Badass success, right? I just feel the sense of you putting yourself out there, reaching that sense of victory. I feel the sense of you moving forward with optimism, joy, creativity, whatever that is for you, right? I feel the sense of energetic emotions coming through. You have the Queen of Pentacles too. So I don't know if this is like you moving up in your career or your position or what this is. I just feel the sense of you stepping it up, right? Because I just feel like the Queen of Pentacles here, just you feeling more content with yourself, taking on more responsibilities, being more organized, being more sufficient in your energy. You have the Two of Cups. So I don't know if this is going to push you away from any romantic relationships you have right now. Because I feel like you're going to be too busy, like too occupied, too focused. You have the Queen of Cups in the dark too. So I feel like you're going to be letting go of any negative emotions that you had in the past. Because I feel the sense of, um, you may be a little bit sensitive, but I feel like you're focusing on yourself, your growth, and what expectations you have moving forward. You may not have a lot of faith that it's positive, but I feel like it will be. With the sun in the dark, I just feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if it's like you blocking happiness or feeling like you don't deserve it, or what's going on here. What's going on with the sun in the dark? Yeah, filling your own cup up with self-love. There may be a new person coming towards you in love and romance as well. What's the deal with the King of Cups in the dark? What's the deal with the King of Cups in the dark? Justice. So I do feel like the King of Cups is someone who is moody, easily triggered, has trust issues. I don't know if they're gonna suddenly take accountability for their actions or what. What's going on with the Seven of Pentacles in the dark? I feel like there may be some slow growth with your patience, because I just feel the sense of you being really frustrated with not feeling like you're getting rewarded enough for the work that you've been putting in. But yeah, there's going to be some sparks of satisfaction there. The Star and the Ace of Wands, new possibilities, right? A spark of fire coming through the darkness. I feel the sense of being more creative, more inspiring, more seeing things clearly, especially with your career, because I just feel like your career is going to pick up momentum and everything else may just fall behind, but that's where it goes. You're welcome, Nor. Sean, let's see for Sean. Am I going to get the OSD? I just turned in all the paperwork for. Let's just see for Sean. Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? Is there any spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Sean a message? Is Sean going to get the OSD that they just turned in the paperwork for? I feel like there is a good energy. It's not perfect, but I feel like there is a good energy. There is the Six of Pentacles, so I feel like there's a good balance between you and the OSD kind of thing. I feel like it's a matter of you believing in yourself, having faith, don't doubt yourself, right? Turn your star back into the light. With I feel like you're going to get recognition for your true self if you're being honest with yourself and your expectations. I feel like you will get the action that you're trying to seek right now, right? With the Knight of Wands here, I just feel the sense of you pursuing that action, reaching your goals and that sort of thing. So yeah, I feel like it's a matter of clearing your mind. Don't doubt yourself, don't self-sabotage. Right? Don't create a tower that doesn't need to be taken down. Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like just focus on what you have going on now. And I feel like you're going to get a fair deal of whatever that is. Of the happy face? Yeah, that's YouTube. I don't know if you noticed, but all the other tarot readers have colored in the spots, but Moonbeam wanted me to color them in. But I'm like, no, I'm mad at YouTube for making me cover tarot, right? Tarot is supposed to be having nudity because nudity brings out your vulnerable emotions, right? So how can we bring out vulnerable emotions if we don't see the nudity? So, that's me fighting YouTube, even though YouTube probably doesn't care. I'm doing it anyways. You like the stickers better? There you go, right? They're happy parts. There's nothing wrong with having happy parts, right? They're all happy. They're all there. YouTube is a butt cheek. Yeah, yeah. Like, I'm not gonna draw over their parts. There's nothing wrong with their parts. So we're gonna make their parts look happy. I had to fight Moonbeam. He didn't want me to put stickers on them. He thought it was a bad idea, but I think it's the best idea, right? See, Sean agrees with me, Moonbeam. Sean's gonna help me fight you. Right? Oh man. Yeah, I feel like it's just a matter of having faith in yourself, believe in yourself, right? Don't self-sabotage by thinking negatively. You're welcome, Sean. Thank you everyone for being here. I'll be live again tomorrow. Don't know what tomorrow's theme is, but Tarot Tuesday, right? Thank you everyone for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Yeah, so I'll see you all next time. Good night. Thank you everyone. Bye.